ALCS, this is game three. It's the Toronto Blue Jays against the Chicago White Sox. And the first inning is just about ready to get going. So let's go to Chicago with Gary Thorne.
They love being here, and they're ready to cheer. Over 40,000 in their seats. And we'll see the Chicago White Sox playing to an eager home crowd today. I'm Gary Thorne, along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, as we get ready for MLB on 2K Sports. I'm going to take a look now at the starting pitcher for the White Sox. Steve, he's facing that Toronto lineup today. What is he thinking about?
Well, sending a good lefty to the mound in this ball game here, but this is a great lineup, a lineup that can really beat up even some of the best pitchers in the game. So he's going to have to be on top of his game in order to do it and rely upon that movement on his pitches.
Chance now to check the lineup, this time for the Blue Jays.
Well, this lineup, their hitting coach preaches contact, and really contact hitters throughout this lineup. Guys who put the ball in play, tough to strike out.
Anaga at the plate now. Steve, as this game gets going here, what's your take on the White Sox?
Well, luckily for them, this series isn't over. They're quite capable of turning things around and in a hurry. They just have to take it one game at a time. Remember, this series is not over.
Oh, and he dropped it. So they can't make the play. And he's on. It's a costly error to allow him to reach base. It's going to be DeJesus. There is plenty of ball steam left to be played here. You have to keep that in mind. You got to win one and then the next one.
Well, they can't panic. If they start to panic, then it's over. They have to just worry about this game today.
And that one fouled off by DeJesus.
Oh!
There he goes towards second. This one popped towards the outfield. That'll be in shallow center. One away.
Well, changing speeds helps a pitcher a lot. You get the hitter off balance, it turns into easy outs like this, pop up to short.
Bullen batting now. One out, runner on at first. Swings at that breaking ball, but misses. It's 0-1. Well, he's running, taking off for second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
You know, sometimes in the back you go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
Yes, settling in. He can't connect with that off-speed pitch. Digging a hole now, 0-2. That one lofted in the air. That ends up foul. Swing and a drive, deep left center. And that one's put away to retire the side. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. And the White Sox, their first chance is coming. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. As he gets into this White Sox lineup, Steve, a little strategy.
A pretty even matchup right here. Quality right-hander against a quality lineup. And oftentimes we say good pitching beats good hitting. We'll see if that prevails in this one.
And here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out. Let's show you the lineup for the White Sox.
A lot of speed in this lineup, which could challenge the pitcher and the catcher to hold runners, but also challenge the defense to rush their throws.
It's going to be Broxton now in his 16th year. He delivers. It's strike one, can't make contact on the fastball.
Well, just because he's a fastball hitter doesn't mean you can't throw him a fastball. Strength on strength right there, and the pitcher came out ahead.
Good hard sinker. Swung on and missed 0-2.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Lays off this one up and in for a ball, 1-2.
Well, a little message pitch right there, up and in the strike zone. And I think this hitter will think twice about diving out over the plate after that pitch.
Swing and a miss, slider, 2 down.
I've got a chance to take a look at the slider again.
Well, a fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in, and the batter just didn't time this thing right. He never had a chance on this one.
Absolutely right, John. And as in real estate, it's all about location. And we'll take a quick look at the Blue Jays and their defensive alignment.
Well, within their division, it's the highest ranked defensive team. They make the plays, and it really is one of the things that distinguishes them from the rest of the competition.
First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Swings and misses at the curve, already 0-2. Pitch on the way. A line drive towards short. And with 2 down, he's got a man on board.
Can you say self-defense? This pitch is coming way inside here.
You say watch your knuckles, because that's where that was.
Can you say base hit?
Yeah. Dunston at the plate. That's off the plate away, 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Inside on the curve, 2-0. Third pitch to him, swung on and missed, strike 1.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a smash. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Still scoreless in Chicago. Descent in the box. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Swings and misses. The good change there. 0-1. Swung on the fastball. Couldn't get to it. 0-2. Fouled off. Here's the pitch. And he fouls off another one.
Well, a nice defensive approach right there. A pitch down in the strike zone below the knees, but he couldn't take that chance, and he just gets enough on it to foul it off.
One down.
A good shortstop puts himself in position to make the play. Right there, he didn't have to move at all as that ball was hit directly at him.
Epps at the plate. First pitch, curveball. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's a swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Collier is batting. This one has popped up to the left side out of play. He deals. Not letting up on that swing, but he missed it. 0-2 now.
Well, that's an awfully big hack for such a slow off-speed pitch. Came up empty.
And it's fouled off. That's a foul ball.
Well, you're told with an 0-2 count to spread out your stance and to choke up on the bat so you can put the ball in play. Better control of the bat, and that's what he did right there. That 0-2 pitch just barely getting enough of it to put it in foul territory so he can continue this at bat.
And look for a moment like he had a chance to make that play, but not to be. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. Toronto's still looking for the offense. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started. A chilly night that seems to be getting a little colder as we play on, and happy to bring you our broadcast on 2K Sports. Hemmig gets a turn here. He's going to start the second for the home team.
Oh, Gary, that walk right there is the tying run in this game. That's not how you want to make the opposition do it. Make them earn it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to second for 1. And 2. They got both of them that time. 6-4-3 double play. Nice move at second base.
That's a great double play. Pulling off double plays like that can really shift the momentum of the game.
Guest has a turn in the box. A tremendous hitter. Swinging a shot down the left field line. That looks like a single. Descent up now. How's he delivering on these first pitches? Let's look and see.
You tell pitchers all.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. The White Sox still ahead. And Colemanter's in the box. Hit by a pitch his last time up. He wants to get some hacks in here. That's at the knees for a called strike. Swung on, liner to right. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. All the way to the wall. He's thinking 3 here. There's the throw. Slide, and he is safe at third. Just beat the throw. A highlight reel play right here. This is the head first attempt at third.
Well, the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line. He goes diving directly into the bag to make it in there.
And his manager will be happy because he at least was going to have a double.
A big playoff victory right here. And the hometown crowd very, very happy the way their players performed.
And here we are at that moment where we're going to find an individual performance to recognize our player of the game.
Well, you know, Gary, he made just that one mistake, but that doesn't tarnish the shine of this performance today. And I'll tell you what, a manager absolutely loves it when he doesn't have to go to the bullpen. He can give those guys a day off, and it makes them stronger for the remainder of the season. But I tell you, this guy was throwing strikes today, and it was an easy decision to keep him in the game.
And we saw a very important win here in this one. They're able to get back into this series down a game.
And we knew coming in this was the most critical game of their season so far, and they responded.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us. Anaga in the box now. 2 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. It's fouled off. The pitch. And that's another foul ball. Lined up the middle. That's one down.
Well, this ball's tattooed. It's flying off the bat, but the shortstop was right there to glove it for the out.
It's going to be DeJesus. Grounded out his last time through. One out. Runner on at first. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike one. Well, he's running, taking off for second. He's running, heading for second.
He has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was really away. I mean, that's a ball. Bullen in the batter's box. Homered back in the first inning. Here's one hit very well deep. And he drops back to the runners on the move.
But keeps the runners right where they are. Now 2 outs. Not a lot of time left in this ball game. You cannot give them more runs.
Yes, is the batter. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. Swings at that breaking ball but misses. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And there's the third out. They get 2 men in scoring position. Couple of hits. Can't get them home, though. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips. John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Colemanter's in the box. He'll start the home half of the 7th. And apparently it's time. Obviously a little struggling going on the mound. You look in the pen, they've got 2 up.
Well, let's hope it's not too late. I mean, this guy's out there. He's really scuffling right now. They've got to make the change.
The pitch. Hit on the ground towards second. DeJesus. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
We're going to talk about settling in. How about retiring 8 hitters in a row? I think he's settled in.
DeBar at the plate. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
Well, when you're playing behind a guy, you love to see him mix up his pitches, change speeds. But when you're in the batter's box, it can create a lot of havoc for the hitter. He's done a great job of that today.
Yeah, for the most part, he's been keeping the hitters guessing, not knowing or anticipating what pitch they're going to get. He's able to change it up no matter what the count.
Huller will be coming on to take over on the mound. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches. 3 good choices by the pitcher and the catcher, and he finishes them off quickly.
All pitchers love that. Those are short at-bats. You get it done in a hurry. And Catalanato settles in. Struck out swinging his last time up. He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0.
Now, second out in the inning here in the 7th. You're up by 2. I think right now you've got the strikes. Force them to get base hits. Make them earn their base runners and the passes.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Now the 2-0. That fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
That's buying for a strike, 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside, 3-2.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
Lined, foul towards third. Full count pitch. And he fouls off another one.
Well, the longer you get in that bat, the harder it is to focus. Most guys don't see this many pitches, so they're not used to it. But give the hitter and the pitcher credit. They're both battling.
Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. And they're held in check here in this happening. Toronto not letting this lead go. Descent is batting 0 for 3 to this point. First pitch to him. That one's drilled to short. Cormier in time for the out. One away, and here is Brett Laurie. And he starts him out. And Laurie swatted that one. He's got it. What a play. Aguila into the batter's box. He had a single in his last time up. Here's the pitch. Taps this one foul to the right. This is popped way over near first. And that's out number 3. Well, how about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Tremendous. And Bush is in the box. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. Contreras will be their new pitcher. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game, and as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. Canizares is up now. He bounced out his last time. First pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled away. Contreras sets and throws. And that's over as well, and it's quickly 0-2.
You're up by 2 runs here with 1 out, and obviously, this is where you want to try to just get another out, take away any hope they have, try to get back in the dugout, see if you can put on some more runs before they come back up again to try to expand the lead.
And he looks at a called third strike on the slider, 2 down.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
I think he's upset that he let that one go by.
Well, he should be, Gary. I mean, that was a perfectly good pitch to hit. He just didn't pull the trigger.
It's going to be Broxton now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And here's the first one. Contreras too far outside with it. That's a ball.
A 2-out rally right here in the 8th inning. You just don't want to put it all on the 9th inning and wait for that to happen. Force something to happen right here. Try to manufacture a run and narrow the deficit by just a little bit.
The 2-0. Fouled away.
Foul!
The 2-1 is a fastball inside, and it's 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field side. That one's grabbed. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Toronto's in charge here. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. It's going to be DeJesus. He homered back in inning number 2. Saw him off inside with that pitch for strike 1.
Well, pretty good pitch right there. This guy's really got that breaking ball. You know he has a big one, and the hitter has to be leery of it. But that one was just on the inside part of the plate, and he swung through it.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Well, 2 strikes. You have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in.
He's had 1 hit 4 times up. The first pitch. Foul! And that one fouled off by DeJesus. That swung on, hit on the ground. Bush throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Blue Jays 4, White Sox 2. And it's Cormier batting. Now the first batter here in the bottom half of the ninth. We'll see if he can get something going. Make this crowd happy. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. Over to first for out number 1.
Defensively, you got one out here in the ninth inning. If you want to make a play, just get an out. You will trade a run for an out here with a 2-run lead.
Dunston settling in. Last time up, flew out. Guidry will be coming in to pitch in this game. He comes in to close. There's a swing towards the hole.
Well, that's one of those pitches when it leaves the pitcher's hand, the manager tells him, oh, don't swing, don't swing. Oh, great job, good piece of hitting. How he got his bat on that, I have no idea.
Well, the fans are getting a late inning
hit in the air to center field. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
You have to like the aggressiveness on the bases here. Good piece of hitting, but they're going first to third. You take the extra base. Those are the little things that lead to victory.
Palmeter has a turn in the box. Ground out victim last time through. He's hitless thus far. And they are going to make a defensive change here.
Well, it's always nice to have a defensive replacement coming off the bench and holding a lead or holding a deficit and giving yourself a chance to win. Now he needs to come up with a big play.
Ball 1 to begin this at bat. 1-0. Ground ball headed for the middle, and he'll try to make the play. That's one, and they turn the double play.
A big road victory right here, Gary. In the postseason, they are tough to come by, but they were able to get it done here today. Let's see what it does for the series.
Come to that point where we take a look back and say, who made a difference? He's our player of the game.
And he had everything working today in this game. Keeping the hitters off balance, that's the way you pitch. His off-speed pitches complementing his fastball, everything was working. And that's why they got him for performances like this. And Gary, that's why we named him our player of the game.
And as they put the victory up in this one, they now sit enviably, we might add, just one win away from winning the series.
And you have to credit them. They've come so far this year, and now they find themselves just one win away. This has to be a gratifying victory.
Thanks for being.
Game 6 of the ALCS. We'll see the Chicago White Sox as they play against the Toronto Blue Jays. And here we go now to Toronto to join Gary Thorne for the first pitch.
A look at some of the nearly 50,000 for this game. Right now we've got a moment. Let's take a look at the Canizares is the batter now. Steve, as we get started here, tell us about the Blue Jays in this one.
Well, they know how important this game is. A win here in this one, and they move on. A loss, and they have to keep playing. When you have a team on the ropes, you have to put them away. You have to go for the jugular.
Here's the pitch. Curveball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Completely agree on that, Steve. You really do have an opportunity here to make this fairly easy series, but he sends this one in the air towards center. That's one down. Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
Hey, guys, you know, against an offense like this, defense becomes that much more critical. You cannot give them extra base runners or extra bases.